Devastating tsunamis stop dead in their track, proposed by a novel mechanism. This is by Cardiff, University of England. Devastating tsunamis could now be halted before hitting the Earth's shoreline by firing deep ocean sound waves at the oncoming mass of water. This is what the new research has proposed. Firing deep ocean sound waves. Now, what this has to do with the sea life is something else, but let's see what this has to say. Devastating tsunamis could be halted before hitting Earth's shoreline by firing deep ocean sound waves at the oncoming mass of water, new research proposes. Dr. Usama Kadri from Cardiff University School of Mathematics believes that lives could ultimately be saved by using acoustic gravity waves, AGWs. Acoustic gravity waves against tsunamis that are triggered by earthquakes, landslides, and other violent geologic events. Acoustic gravity waves, AGWs, are naturally occurring sound waves that move through the deep ocean at the speed of sound and can travel thousands of meters below the surface. AGWs can measure tens or even hundreds of kilometers in length, and it is thought that certain life forms, such as plankton, that are unable to swim against a current, rely on the waves to aid their movement, enhancing their ability to find food. In a paper published in the journal Helion, Dr. Kadri proposes that if we can find a way to engineer these waves, they can be fired at an oncoming tsunami and will react with the wave in such a way that reduces its amplitude or height and causes its energy to be dissipated over a large area. By the time the tsunami reaches the shoreline, Dr. Kadri writes, the reduced height of the tsunami would minimize the damage caused to both civilians and the environment. Dr. Kadri also believes that this process of firing AGWs at a tsunami could be repeated continuously until the tsunami is completely dispersed. Quote, within the last 2 decades, tsunamis have been responsible for the loss of almost 500,000 lives, widespread long-lasting destruction, profound environmental effects, and global financial crisis. And he adds, up until now, little attention has been paid to trying to mitigate tsunamis, and the potential of acoustic gravity waves remains largely unexplored, end quote. Let's not forget what happened in Japan with Fukushima being the triple whammy there. The devastating tsunami that was generated in the Indian Ocean in 2004, the article says, after a magnitude 9 earthquake, has been recorded as one of the deadliest natural disasters in recent history, after it caused over 230,000 deaths in 14 countries. The energy released on Earth's surface by the earthquake and subsequent tsunami was estimated to be the equivalent of over 1,500 times that of the Hiroshima atomic bomb. In order to use AGWs in tsunami mitigation, engineers will firstly need to devise highly accurate AGW frequency transmitters or modulators, which Dr. Kadri conceded would be challenging. It may also be possible to utilize the AGWs that are naturally generated in the ocean when a violent geological event such as an earthquake occurs, essentially using nature's natural processes against itself. Indeed, Dr. Kadri has already shown that naturally occurring AGWs could be utilized in an early tsunami detection system by placing detection systems in the deep ocean. And Dr. Kadri continued, quote, in practice, generating the appropriate acoustic gravity waves introduces serious challenges due to the high energy required for an effective interaction with a tsunami. However, this study has provided proof of concept that devastating tsunamis could be mitigated by using acoustic gravity waves to redistribute the huge amounts of energy stored within the wave, potentially saving lives and billions of pounds worth of damage, end quote. The story source was from Cardiff University, and this is on Science Daily. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.